some dirt, some actual proper just soil. Morning. It's arctical out here. It's a new word for it. Blimey, 0 degrees. Got tears coming out my eyes, and then it feels like they're freezing on my face. That's horrible. First time this year we've got the proper cold going on. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. That noise means you've done it wrong, mate. I forgot my route wasn't long enough today, so I had to plan it to go the wrong way around the Aztec West Velodrome, so I could bump up the kilometers to 200. So that's what you can watch today. 200 kilometers of riding, fixed gear. You know, it's like dry and kind of nice, and it's not really bad weather for cycling. There's no rain and puddles around, but I still couldn't stop the urge to ride the fixed gear bike. This is the good weather for me to take out the old titanium Van Nick. But it's too clean. I've cleaned it so much that I don't want to ride it anymore because it'll just get dirty again. So I'd rather ride this grotty fixer that I haven't cleaned for a long time, and that's what's happening. So enjoy the action. So it's 6:45. I'm on my way to Gloucester. It's flat all the way there. Then I've got to go up Froster Hill because I'm an idiot, and we'll see if I can actually cycle up Froster Hill in 48:18. Thornbury High Street closed to vehicles, apart from cyclists are legit. There's the frost on the grass, look. We're dealing with some cold this morning. The Wahoo always exaggerates. So when it's hot, it'll say it's 35 degrees when it's actually 28. And same with it when it's cold, I think. So currently, let's have a read, see what it says. -3. That'll be about 1 degree then. So all of us cyclists have got to get used to the old how to dress for winter, haven't we? That's a big challenge. It actually is. Today I've got a mishmash going on. Got one of those Castelli Gabbers, the blue one, and then over the top of that I got the Perfetto, the vest. Both have like wind block material at the front, so there's no wind getting to me today. I'm blocked from the wind. It's like when you get cured of the coronavirus by in or whatever it is. I gotta cut that out actually. YouTube will ban me. And then I've got the old double arm warmer trick. If you haven't got on the double arm warmers, get to learn. Big long winter rides, there's nothing to keep your hands warm like a second set of arm warmers over the top, or even a third set. Buy them big, buy them in extra large, and you'll be good to go. Misty. So today in the editor's notes and corrections from the Volvo video in Wales the other day. It was not a Volvo 240, I believe it was a Volvo 940, I guess. I got corrected, I looked it up, I believe it's true. Apologies, no more fake news. Let's keep it real. Random cycling chatter and just pure fixie kilometers. -4 now by the looks of it. And the sun's coming up. Oh, right on cue. A blinding pulse of solar smashing me in the retinas. Nothing like a bit of that to wake me up in the morning. I'll take the bad with the good. The bad is that chain is loose. But the good, those piles of turd in that field with steam coming off them. What a winter's dream. In a minute, some of my extremities are gonna fall off. There's like this frozen mist in the air. Oh, my nose is dripping. I'm gonna have to be forced to choose between my extremities. I'm gonna have to lose one. Which one would I decide? I know what one I'm keeping. So here I am at Epney. I'll flip the camera. I've got road on one side, and this is the Severn Estuary. They can't really tell because of the mist everywhere. Very misty and still very cold. So, recent survey found that most people actually just tune into this channel to figure out what biscuits I've taken out for the ride. So let's go into the basket. Here's the basket of nutrition and great joy. So we've got a Ziploc for the cafe. I got a folding cup, so I don't need any dangle mug. And the biscuits, wow, Oreo double cream. And here's some bread that I baked. Just made it into some baguette shapes. It's like really dense, so it's small but packs a punch. So there we go, that's the biscuits. Here we go, autumnal vibes. I'm at a gate. I can't really see because my glasses are steamed up, but this is for you guys. This is for YouTube. Oh, I can see that. Look, there's a bale of, circular bale with grass growing on the top of it. Someone's obviously forgotten about that one. Well, that's kind of the Gloucester main road, which is horrible and busy. And then, after it goes down here, I'm trying out a new route to get from kind of Bristol and then to the Forest of Dean kind of area without going into Wales. You've got to go via Gloucester and this main road here, but I'm trying out a new cycle path that goes down this snurdly little lane. So let's find out what it's all about. Turns out it's National Cycle Network Route 45 and there's autumn vibes. Look at those autumn vibes just in front of us here, look. Let's see if we can find some more. Big complaint with the GoPro 8. You can't operate that power button with thick gloves on. Don't know when you've pressed the power button. I can't even turn it on and off. It's painful. You have to push it too hard. And then, anyway, this is a what do they call it? A flood? Not a flood plain. Floodgate? I don't know. Something like that. it said beware strong currents. So I'm guessing when there's a hell of a lot of rain, all this lot gets flooded. But today it's okay. Yeah, so the mission today, what's happened? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. No, I haven't. Shut up. I'm going to the Fairview Gardener, which is a garden centre with a cafe. And last time I went there with Steve and P-Man, I had a vegan, what do you call it? I'll remember it. I can't believe I've forgotten this word. I've got dementia or something. Ploughmans! Jesus. Vegan ploughmans. So they get bread and olives and cheese and apple and maybe some chutney, some onion, pickle maybe. It opens at 10. I'm currently on target, I think, to get there at 10, half 10, something like that. So to avoid the A48, I think that's the A48 over there. I'm on cycle route 42 now. It goes up like a 15% gradient up this little snurdly bit. Oh, and then looks like an oldie bridge. Proper old bridge, this one. Not really used anymore. So that's cool. Oh, just getting the feeling back in my fingers. I'm thawing out. I've been going 2 hours now, I think. Done 60. Been going 2.5 hours, 60k. And start to eat some bread maybe. And continue. Now I'm currently underneath the A48, I think. Can hear the cars going above. And can see some steam over the river. So you're joining me as I continue along the 42 towards Hynham, I think it was called. And as you can see, I'm surrounded with autumn vibes. Look at that. Some leaves are going yellow now. And this better not go uphill, otherwise I have to walk. No, we're all good. So this way I entirely avoid the A48, which is a menace. But this isn't exactly your kind of roadie friendly route, as you can tell. You can hear my loaves of bread rattling around in my basket. They're currently fighting with the inner tubes. There's inner tubes in the basket along with bread. They're just fighting. So when I get to eat the bread, it's going to be covered in like bruises from all the inner tubes. See what problems I've got to deal with in life. Those are some berries. You see the thorns on E? More autumnal vibes. There. Autumnal vibes. Other exciting news. I've been booked in to appear on another YouTube channel. Richard Lake. He's off of YouTube and does bicycle things. So we're going to talk bicycles. Just agreed my appearance fee and my rider. And I'm going to appear soon. So stay tuned for that. Richard Lake, just type that in. The channel will come up. There's a pile of dirt for us right there. My headset doesn't make a funny noise anymore. This is exciting news. There's a Cane Creek headset right there. If you see my Instagram, you would have read how much of a struggle that was to replace the headset. Wow. It's an external cup headset, 1 1/8 of an inch. So you got to smash the old ones out as hard as you can with this removal tool and a massive hammer. I've got a dead blow hammer, which should be perfect for the job, but seriously, I just couldn't. I had to take the bike to bits, so it was just a frame, put the frame in a bench vise and smash it with 2 hands on the hammer. I was like a lumberjack, smashing a massive, great bit of wood apart. That was me, smashing the headset out of this frame, and I thought, oh, in 5 minutes I'm going to be online looking for a new bike frame, because I'm going to destroy this one, but seems to have worked. And then I squeezed the new one in, and it feels lovely. Yeah, when you've got a worn out headset and you put the brakes on, you can sometimes feel the whole thing, like the whole bike kind of jolting backwards and forwards. I no longer have that problem. Alright, this garden centre is very close. I can feel it, I can smell it. It's just up here, I reckon. I'm not filming inside, that's embarrassing. Okay, I took a picture. That's the best you're gonna get. But that was a legit vegan breakfast. Now I'm fueled up. I've only done 85k, so I've still got 100 and whatever still to go. It's a good way to, good send off before the next lockdown. That was grilled peppers, smashed avocado with pepper, so had chili sauce, had mushrooms, had toast, had beans, had a vegan sausage. I hope it was vegan. An espresso, you might be able to tell, and an Americano as well, and a lemonade. Got sugar, got caffeine, and I'm rolling again. So that place was the Fairview Gardener, couple of miles west of Gloucester on the A48. Highly recommended. Hello, horsey. Just chilling. Oh, what's with the stamp? Maybe that's the way they say hello. How autumn is that, eh? I keep on coming across these as well. Gert floods. Been through a few now, and I kind of roll through them very slowly, leaning back, expecting at any minute to hit a pothole right at the bottom of the water. And I'm ready for that pothole. If I hit that pothole, basically, because I'm leaning back, all I've got to do, sounds simple, but kind of just maybe yank the front handlebars up or something, and then avoid falling off in like a U-beam framed moment. It's the old main road into Gloucester, look. That's the bridge I was talking about earlier. I'm going back over it again now. Thomas Telford. What a guy. So everyone's personal preference on what bike they ride is unique, obviously, and everyone has must-haves and things when they're looking for a bike. Like if you're into time trials, it might have to be aero and stuff. If you're a poser, you might want space for a dangle mug, stuff like that. So I got my own set of rules. Let's talk about those. So if we're talking, yeah, the problem is I ride so many different types of bikes. Like, gears are good sometimes, but sometimes not. I'm going to go with my fixed gear Randon A bike. Okay, so the rules are you need tyre clearance for mud guards and 28s minimum, preferably a bit more. More rules to follow. The other rule is you need a 120mm spacing at the back so you can use track wheel sets. 135 is not convenient. I mean, if there was the best bike in the world with 135, I might say okay, but 120mm, that's where it's at. Rim brakes, because no one's got time for disc brakes. I think I've got to go up this slope again. If I think of any more rules, I'll let you know. Boat life. Maybe I should just buy a boat. Because, you know, why not? See that? It said why not on the side of the boat. And I said why not at the same time. Like Noah, off Noah's food reviews. Walk mom, 0 calories. Because, you know, why not? Look how nice the canal is. Or the river or whatever it is. Could just live on that. Probably not next to the petrol station, but can choose a nice spot. I guess you just gotta be careful where you go to the toilet. I don't think you can just like sit on the edge of the boat and go. In about 45 minutes or less, I've got to climb Froster Hill. It's got 15% bits in it according to Ride with GPS, so I've got to psych myself up for that. There's not many other key criteria for the ultimate fixed gear Randonner bike. Apart from maybe drop handlebars. I think I'm just describing my own bike, but maybe that's a good thing. It just means I'm super happy. Today I'm doing one day before lockdown, so that's a season opener. I'm hoping to collect 2 points. This is an actual Audax that I'm riding right now. I submitted the route to Tony. I think he posted me back a smiley face. So I am good to go. Here I am in Epney for the second time today, and there's a heat haze coming off the top of this wall. Here we are. This is the estuary that I was filming earlier. I've stopped at the exact same spot, and the reason I know it's the exact same spot is for a very specific reason. Let me show you. I cycled along here and stopped in that there. Tyre track is my old one and my new one. That's where I stopped. So I am in pinpoint exact same location as earlier. So that in front of me is Froster Hill. It's looming. Hey, I'm going up it and I'm filming. Such a nice view from the side. That's what we're dealing with here. It's nice. So I've got over the steep bits. In fact, this is actually the steepest bit on Strava, but they're lying. It says it's 15%, but I'm here sat down, cadence 30. But I'm doing it. Oh, the views. Oh, I missed that view. Top of Froster, a place called Cockadilly. That means I have ridden the whole thing. Fantastic. Found myself at another cafe. I'm getting tired now. I'm on 100 and what am I on? 160k. Wow. Just hit 100 miles in, it's taken me 8 hours, but that's because I stopped for various refreshments. I'm getting tired now, so yeah, the sun's like getting really low. It's 10 to 3, so here comes winter. Yeah, not much else going on at the minute, just completing. Hello riders. There's lots of motorcyclists as well. Obviously it's nice to get in a nice group ride, whether you're cycling or motorcycling, before this month's worth of lockdown. This is the current scene. I'm feeling a bit better. I had my I had those Oreos with double cream, so I think they sorted me out a little bit. Yeah, nearly home. Probably just say goodbye. First 200 of the season. Yeah, decent. Enjoyed that. I'm back in P-Town and it's not dark yet. The gym's full of people. They're getting like one last work in before the new lockdown comes in. I'm gonna go home and find out who won the American election. Sick. Got new jumps.